There's some intrinsic issues with the way back pain can be described. You can be an active person, but the advice you'll get is you need to lose weight or you need to do physical therapy to strengthen your core. I'm like, well, there's no way I have a weak core. I can hold a plank for 2 minutes. That's not going to solve my chronic back pain. Because of Intracept, I can have the life that I want. I would have done anything to have this procedure. When I was 18, that was when my chronic back pain started. And I was a dance major in college at the time. And so when you're majoring in dance, you take 2 or 3 technique classes a day, a couple fun classes, and then you have rehearsals in the evening. So you can dance anywhere from like 6 to 9 hours a day. The advice I just kept getting over and over again is don't do things that hurt. But if hinging hurts, then you can imagine an arabesque in ballet hurts, a drop swing hurts, flinging your arms around, that hurts. Everything that I liked hurt. I was having increased difficulties with sitting for prolonged periods of time, and some of the forward bending started being a problem also. I couldn't wear boots anymore, or like shoes with laces. Shoes that you could step into became my fashion choice. I got stuck on the floor. I had to sleep on the kitchen floor overnight because I couldn't stand up. I was like, do I need to call like the fire department? Like, how am I gonna get up? I did multiple rounds of physical therapy. I had cortisone injections. Another orthopedic surgeon recommended more physical therapy. They would do traction, taping, dry needling, and that's when I was introduced to a TENS unit. I was a sales engineer. I would take trips to visit clients. It was a big ordeal. I would always start my day lying down and just let all the muscles relax, and I would take 1,000 milligrams of Advil plus the extra strength Tylenol. I would get to the airport, I would go through a stretching routine, I would smear the arthritis gel and then the numbing patch. Usually within 30 minutes to 45 minutes of sitting, I would have to put the TENS unit on. Maybe because of my background in dance, you can just suffer through pain and you should probably just try to hide it and not bother people with what you're experiencing. But if you can't bend over to brush your teeth or taking off your shoe is like a 10 out of 10 experience in terms of pain, you should trust yourself that you really are in that much pain and that you deserve a robust solution. Dr. Mangrum recognized from my MRI that I had this thing called a modic change.
Carol came to see me a number of years ago. She was part of this group of folks that had on her MRI a disc bulge. She had developed some loss of cushion in one of the discs, and these modic changes, the inflammatory changes in the end plates of the vertebrae.
He said, oh, these are called modic changes. You're a really excellent candidate for Intracept.
We talked to her about the option that we had with Intracept.
There could be nerves inside the vertebra that are degenerated. You can kill those nerves and they never grow back.
The value proposition is huge in the sense that we can offer a solution that you do once and somebody is good, theoretically forever. We did the procedure. She's had a really, awesome outcome.
The actual clinical trial study does say that the improvement is seen over time. But a couple of the videos I saw, people said that they felt better like the next morning. I did not wake up feeling better the next morning. Around month 3, 12 weeks in, which really aligns with the clinical study, I noticed that I was moving with a little bit more ease. 6 months from the procedure, I'm like flying. I was having some of the results that I had heard in these other patient testimonials. Any kind of just like mundane, normal thing that you do around the house, I had to like gear myself up to do because it was gonna be so painful. And now I can do them without thinking. I moved from one job to another. I've been there now almost 4 years and I'm doing really well. That job has me travel a fair bit. So I will visit our offices in the Middle East, I visit our offices in the UK, and then our main office is in Manhattan, where I go once a month. I'm able to carry my suitcase, load it into the overhead compartments. I can land from a flight and go straight into the office. I don't need to lie down for an hour with a heating pad and a TENS unit. I just completed a 600-hour Pilates certification so that I can teach Pilates. I teach about 6 classes a week. And I teach other dancers. So on Friday nights, I teach teenage girls who all have pre-professional dance goals. That part's really rewarding and enjoyable.
Intracept's not a cure-all for everybody, but for the right person, it can be a home run. It's a procedure that we don't repeat. We don't anticipate that the pain's going to come back from that issue ever. It just gives us an option to treat in a long-term, durable way this back pain that really intrudes on the lives of a lot of folks.
You don't need to take Advil for the rest of your life. Like, you should just get Intracept.